two or more of you are gathered in his name, there is love. There is love.
Once again, the ring has significance. Chad, you're being married in Papa Bob's ring.
Hare, Ata, Mekudash, Li, Bataba, Zo, Kadat, Moshe, Yisra.
You have both spoken the following words. With this ring you are betrothed unto me, according to the traditions of Moses and the people of Israel. And it gives me the opportunity now to read a portion of the ketubah that was chosen for this evening. life's journey together. May we be blessed with a home filled with children, laughter, tradition, and may we know nothing but happiness from this day forward. All this we accept as valid and binding. V'kol sharir v'kayam. This document is duly assigned. Now, Randall and Chad, there are beautiful moments in a family's life. None more beautiful than when a bride and groom stand together under the chuppah. It is a special joy for me to be here with you. Chad, I've known your family forever. They're friends. We've watched each other. Friends and lovers, we pray for as long as God grants you life. At this moment, we have a talit that came from Chad's bar mitzvah. The wrapping of a talit has a very important message. It reminds us that we're part of a loving tradition. V'rechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and watch over you. And we conclude our ceremony now with an ancient tradition, the breaking of a glass, reminiscent of the destruction of the temple of old. And I'm told you were by the Kotel recently, the wall. Reminiscent of that ancient temple, it also reminds us of the importance of being
He is now to be among you at the calling of your heart. Rest assured this troubadour is acting on his part. The union of your spirits here has caused him to remain. For whenever two or more of you are gathered in his name, there is love. There is love. Will a man shall leave his mother, and a woman leave her home? They shall travel on to where the two shall be as one. As it was in the beginning, is now until the end. Woman draws her life from man and gives it back again, and there is love. There is
You're not perfect. You say you did suspense. The girl you met, she's not perfect either. But the question is whether or not you're perfect for each other. That's the whole deal. That's what intimacy is all about. To that end, I would like to say yes to the dress and ask you to raise your glass and toast the bride and groom and welcome Randell and her family. They're looking forward to sharing many more happy occasions together and making lasting memories. And we wouldn't be remiss if we wouldn't say that we're looking forward to grandchildren. We love you both.
Down to business. Although I've known Randell since we were little, it was really at her cousin Benjamin's wedding to Caroline when our special bond began. We realized that we both lived in New York, excelled in cardio, and loved Asian food. Graciously, she took a chance and invited me to be her +1 at Sushi Nakazawa, one of New York's most coveted restaurant reservations. She calls it our first date, and I call it the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I have also known Randall for many years, but our bond start date isn't as clearly defined. In fact, whenever people ask us when we became friends, neither of us can really answer it. After piecing together the fragmented flashbacks to tequila shots, nacho-induced food comas, and McDonald's Sprite runs, it's safe to say our story began the summer of 2009 at Kingsbury Plaza's pool deck.
So here's what we've learned over the years about our bride-to-be.
Selfless and down-to-earth person you will ever meet. She's charitable, well-read, and really, really sharp. In New York, she produced a TV celebrity talk show, but unlike us, she could care less about the rich and famous and tabloid tales, unless it's surrounded around the Bachelor and Bachelorette, of course.
You've all heard about the freshman 15. Turns out the phrase isn't just limited to your first year of college. It also describes your first year of friendship with Randall. Keeping up with her is an undertaking for your waistline and your wallet.
In restaurants, it's simple. Stay in and order from all of the above. And if her apartment falls outside of a restaurant's delivery radius, well, she's tackled that too. There's always a hotel lobby within range in order for the handoff to happen.
It kind of makes us wonder, was the Goldman family investment in Rocket Ranch Restaurant Group about potential profits or savings?
Randall's the only person we've met who chooses a hotel based on its proximity to Core Power, her favorite fitness studio. Location, location, location. And she's just as enthusiastic about her friends' workouts as she is her home. In fact, she graciously committed all of us to a 9 a.m. cardio class bright and early tomorrow morning.
2016, when Lindsay and I first met Randall's Zed lookalike, Chad Gans. Our impression was shared. Though the couple dressed in nearly identical clothing, his more tapered than hers, they really complement each other with their differences.
While Randall prefers high-intensity interval training, Chad opts for an entirely different routine, a rigorous circuit of sauna, steam, and jacuzzi.
If you need a listening ear, Randall is your girl. If, on the other hand, tough love and a hard dash of reality is what you're craving, run, don't walk, straight to Chad. But, Chad, you're not fooling anyone. Behind that tough rag and bone exterior is the sweetest soul, attentive, and you truly have a heart of gold.
Randall will do anything for the one she loves, so it was not surprising that she followed Chad to Michigan. And Chad made their house a home with their perfect puppy, Winston. Together with their shared values, they have embraced the community and are carving their own path toward a very bright future.
For years, Randall has called the Grand Chef's Gala her annual wedding. Well, Randy, tomorrow is the real deal.
We've seen you say yes to the dress, and tomorrow we're so excited to hear you say, I do. We love you guys.
Cheers and mazel tov.
This guy has absolute carte blanche to go after Chad this evening. Not only is he Chad's best friend, he's indirectly a work colleague of sorts. Please welcome Adam Schiffman.
As with all my father's employees, you know, sort of like a distant uncle. The jokes can only go so far before HR gets involved, which is why tonight is so special. My name is Adam Schiffman, and I'm so excited and honored to be here. 1 year ago, Chad spoke at my rehearsal dinner and reminded everyone just how much of a mensch I was. So when Chad asked me to speak here tonight, I quickly accepted so that I could return the favor. I wanted to start out by saying how beautiful tonight is and how excited I am to watch this weekend unfold over the next 48 hours. Thank you to Jeff and Sydney, Beth, Spider, and Janet for what I know will be an incredible week. Chad blacks out around 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night. After midnight tomorrow, there's no telling what Chad might do. He may look 17, but he holds his alcohol like a 12-year-old. But before we discuss how mature Chad's relationship is with alcohol at weddings, I wanted to take a moment to talk about how significant this weekend really is. If you don't know Chad, he's a special breed. He's so special that he even called me last night and asked, "Do you think this weekend is even going to be fun?" In high school, Chad was a real bookworm. He excelled in his academics, was first alternate on the Ultimate Frisbee team, and never ever got in trouble with the law. Which, if you were running in our crew at this table, was some sort of a miracle. Unfortunately, Harvard wasn't located in the Rockies, and so Chad settled on the next best runner-up, CU at Boulder. The family, but just far enough from the gossip in his mom's Tuesday canasta stretch his baby wings. There's two main things to take away from Chad's time in the Windy City. Number one, it was here where Chad quietly grew a love for being the center of attention. I assume most, if not all of you, have seen either wedding or New Year's Chad. When there's a big get-together, like tomorrow night, Chad puts on blinders, and somehow, some way, the kid goes from innocent-looking 12-year-old to the type of guy you would fight to keep away from your daughter. The eyes roll back, the knees start to buckle, and Chaz comes out to play. He's always the guy having the most fun. It usually ends up with him getting sick, me carrying him home, or getting lost in the coat closet. But no matter what, I can count on waking up the following morning with a text from Chad that says, "Do you think I'll be fired on Monday?" With Randell now in the permanent picture, I had hoped to finally be able to pawn the responsibility off on someone else. But nope, Randell knows better. At big events, she typically turns to me during cocktail hour and says, "He's yours for the night." The second most important takeaway from Chad's time in Chicago is that he met Randell and the Goldman family. Randell, since the moment we met in 2016, I knew you two were a perfect match. You knew how to talk sports, weren't afraid to eat a burger, and knew exactly how to push Chad's buttons. You are truly the biscuit to Chad's Chick-fil-A. Over the years, we've gotten to spend so much time together, usually on corporate retreats around.
He is now to be among you at the calling of your heart. Rest assured this troubadour is acting on his part. The union of your spirits here has caused him to remain. For whenever two or more of you are gathered in his name, there is love. shall leave his mother, and a woman leave her home. They shall travel on to where the two shall be as one, as it was in the beginning, is now until the end. Woman draws her life from man and gives it back again, and there is love. There is Well, then what's to be the reason for becoming man and wife? Is it love that brings you here, or love that brings you life? Or if loving is the answer,